Good morning. So, what's your end game? How do you plan on maintaining your weight once you've lost it? So many times, or should I say, so many people, and I don't know if it's really as high as some indicate, it may not be quite that scary, but it's still a very high number. So many people lose weight and end up gaining it back, or at least end up gaining a very large amount of it back, sometimes even more. And so I'm starting this series of what to think about while you're losing weight, so that at the end game, which isn't the end, it's the beginning of maintenance and beginning of the rest of your life and getting into a groove. But what is that going to look like? So my first topic is, do you enjoy your diet? Really, I mean, can you see yourself eating mainly like that? You know, more calories, maybe an extra cheat meal in there, but pretty much eating like that, in that general type of thing, maybe tweaking it a bit, but eating mainly like that. Do you see yourself eating mainly like that for the rest of your days? Because that's what it takes. That's one of the many things that it takes to keep the weight off. Is let's keep a consistent pattern of eating. Keep something that's not so super varied because, oh, woohoo, I can have this and that and the other. So many people will just start adding cheats, and that's what they add to fill up the rest of the calories over time, and that's not really working for a lot of people. I've noticed more and more how people do that, and it's about adding more of the nutritious foods to your diet. And you're like, well, I've learned how to fill myself up. Yeah, well, what I've learned is, okay, I can add a little more avocado, a little more olive oil. I can tolerate a little more starches. I can have maybe a natural soda another time a week. I can maybe add a little bit of a Haagen-Dazs ice cream at night from time to time. Maybe I throw in a chocolate chip cookie once or twice a week. And that's, it's keeping a lot of the ultra-processed foods out of the kitchen. In fact, I try not to have those around. I do have some potato chips that are 3 ingredients that are made with olive oil, and I don't know, I haven't never finished the package. First I thought I wouldn't be able to handle it, and then it was like, yeah, actually, I'm good. So ended up not being so much of an issue, but that's kind of close to something like that. It can be kind of triggering, so I'm not sure I'm going to bring those in too often. But anyway, yeah, it's keeping things that are super tempting out of your kitchen, because that's what got me in trouble in the first place, is that, and having too much of my own pastries hanging around. And now I've learned a method to have it once in a while without having extras hanging around to tempt me too much. But over time I have more restraint, but I just don't need to, so to speak, wave a red flag in front of a bull, so to speak. So, do you enjoy your diet? I know that I have. Okay, there was a time last year in the spring when I did some things that weren't the best. But then I got back into enjoying my diet and started enjoying it even more. And obviously, eat a little bit more. But I also, where was I going with that? I also learned that, you don't have to have a huge variety all the time. So I don't. It doesn't mean that I don't switch around. It doesn't mean that I don't eat seasonal fruit. I eat delicious, right now, Colorado peaches are the absolute peak right now. I find the yummy fruits, it's like it's just fruit, whatever, boring. Like, no, I don't eat apples, bananas, and oranges all year long. No. When it's guava season, or when I can get passion fruit, of course I don't get too many of them because they're expensive, but different kinds of lovely, and when it's apple season, when it's peak citrus season, when the pineapples are the best, when, all of that. That's what I do, is I look for that. I look for the seasonal vegetables that are the best, and, I come up with, sometimes you can find certain fish that are more in season, like for me, I like red snapper. And it's about finding whole foods that are, maybe you don't eat all the time, but they're, there's something special to try. New ways to prepare things, or even something I'm going to try, and I'll get the recipe up at some point if it turns out well the first time. I'm a former pastry chef, so I just have to tweak it if it's not quite right the first time. But I've learned, you know what? I can actually do a blueberry yogurt coffee cake that's healthy. I figured out how to do it, and it's, it doesn't taste like it's healthy and weird kind of thing. It's a little lower sugar, but still enough. And the blueberries has a kind of flour that's called einkorn, which is an ancient grain type of wheat, and that kind of thing, and has some whole Greek yogurt in it. It's really it's lower fat. It's something that I'm looking forward to sharing with you. And it's like, sometimes you can add something that's kind of things that I eat anyway, but put it together in a little bit different way. So do you enjoy your diet? It might be helpful in helping you maintain. Bye-bye. Please like, comment, and subscribe.